all the things that I have missed. The Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion. Welcome everyone to Caleb Watches Movies, the channel where I, Caleb, randomly select from one of the many movies that I own and I watch and review them for you, unlike days like today where I am literally watching a movie and you are getting all of my genuine first times to watching it. Well, and I guess not really first time reactions, because today we are watching a movie that is very near and dear to my nostalgia heart and that I haven't seen in many years, but it's a movie that is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. My God. You talk about facts that just depress you. The fact that this movie, which today we are going to be watching the epic, awesome, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie today, the fact that it's 30 years old, though, doesn't make me feel good about myself. Well, it should, actually. It means that I've been on this earth for over 30 years, and I'm still kicking, and I'm still going strong. So, you know what? This is a good thing it's celebrating its 30th anniversary. And I've been trying to get back into the movie watch-along kick this year, which I feel like I've been doing a good job with. Last year, I watched a film, did a watch-along on my YouTube channel, that just, it broke me. The fact that that movie came out, and it was just so bad, I had to stop for a while. But this year, getting back into the movie watching along, especially for like movie anniversaries like this movie. Now, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that was my jam in the 90s. Like, I watched Ninja Turtles, I was a huge Batman the Animated Series fan, but when Power Rangers first came on, like, that was my childhood. That's all that I talked about in the 90s was Power Rangers. I still own classic Power Ranger Megazords and classic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie merchandise, like this Ivan Ooze figure. It's a little wonky and stuff. It's got dust all over it, but I still got it around. This was the event for me in 1995, and my parents did not let me go to the theaters to watch this. I had to beg and plead and ask for it for Christmas because we had to have Santa give it to me. I don't know. In 1995, maybe they felt I was too young to go to the theater and it would have been a terrible experience. I don't know. Then again, I watched Batman Forever that year in theaters, so I don't know. Probably my parents were just over the whole Power Ranger thing. That's probably why it was. But enough of me blabbering. I'm going to be talking about my love and nostalgia for Power Rangers all throughout this movie watch along. Hopefully all of you feel the same way about it as I do. I have not seen this movie, actually, probably since the 90s. Probably since 1999, whenever the last Power Rangers season that I was into, which was probably Lost Galaxy, that's probably when I stopped, the last time, right around the last time that I watched this movie all the way through. And I've seen some other reviewers out there do a watch along or talk about this movie recently, and they all say, like, wow, that was not good. It was awesome when I was a kid, but it is not good cinema. I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be that way for me. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun and bring back a lot of memories for me. So again, enough of me talking. Let's get into it. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. This movie actually came out before the release of the third season of Power Rangers on TV, which would have been the 18th season of Super Sentai from Japan. So all of the events that happened in this movie, you watch that 4-part TV show, which was called Ninja Quest, by the way. You watch that and you go, oh, I've seen all this before.
A legendary interdimensional being known as Zordon came to the city of Angel Grove to establish a command center for his never-ending struggle against evil.
Yeah, Zordon.
The identity of the Six remained a guarded secret. Today, that tradition continues.
That's damn right. I mean, not today, though.
Woohoo! Come on, we're out of here.
Easy, Rocky.
All right, guys.
Rocky, yeah. Gotta love Bulk and Skull. So great. Laurel and Hardy for the TV show.
What are you, crazy? This is your idea.
Hey, guys. You might want to slip those on.
Rocky was always my favorite Power Ranger. And I know that's weird, but I always preferred him as the Red Ranger and then in Zeo when he was the Blue Ranger. I really liked him. Brings back so many memories. I still remember like all the choreography too. Like, all of this is very familiar to me. Oh, look at me. I'm Tommy, and I'm surfing the skies because I'm Tommy. I'm the cool one. I love that they're all supposed to be teenagers, and they're doing a parachuting contest for charity, but they're, like, like juniors in high school, or at least supposed to be. Like, just think of the parent permission slips that had to be signed in order for them to be able to do this. It's a jump-a-thon, guys. Come on. Oh, it's the kid. Oh, I forgot about him. He's annoying as all fuck. Hey guys, has anyone ever noticed that, you know, the Power Rangers, there's white, yellow, red, pink, blue, and black? Well, these 6 teenagers just landed and they're all wearing the same colors. Like, do we think that maybe there's a correlation between the two? No? Okay, let's just move on then.
Ryan's comedy's passing over in 2 days.
Guys, you know that comment? You know? The thing that's going to be the MacGuffin in the end that's going to help everything? It's happening in 3 days.
I'm gonna be the eagle. Be the swallow. Be the swallow. Come on, baby. Hey, let go of me.
I love how he jumped out and he clearly didn't have the parachute on him. Forget how great the soundtrack is to this movie. They have a lot of classic hits in here. Again, do we see how these 6 teenagers are dressed in the perfect colors of the Power Rangers? But we're not gonna say anything to them. Maybe 6 of them are just fanboys. Guys, come on, we're construction workers, right? Stop rollerblading in the construction zone. Oh, that's a strange manhole cover there, but I guess we gotta open it, right? Right? Maybe there's buried treasure in there. I do like Ivan Ooze as a villain. He's very menacing. He's one of the few villains that actually, like, almost killed Zordon. I definitely prefer this movie as opposed to the 4-part Ninja Quest episode arc that we got for the transition between season 2 and season 3 of Power Rangers. In that one, we had the annoying ninja who would help them gain the powers of ninja. Behold the power of ninja! Yeah, my first instinct, dude, when I see a strange egg with a claw on top of it, is to want to touch it. You know, like you do.
Rangers, Zordon needs you at the command center. It's urgent.
On our way.
I always like Aisha's reaction to that, because I think she was going for concern, but for me it always looked like, oh, I'm pissed. I wanted something to eat. God damn it. That's right, the command center is all weird and different and bright and light, almost as if this was made for a movie. Zordon, I can see your mouth moving. You know, I'm thinking about the presentation of this. This may be the first time I'm watching this movie in widescreen, because, see, back in my day, when you bought movies, they were all in full screen aspect ratio. This one is wider, so some of this I'm seeing for the first time. I'm Amy Jo Johnson, and gosh, I'm just so darn cute, and I know how to look at the camera and really just fuck it. Really, whose first crush was not Kimberly from the Power Rangers who grew up watching this show? I mean, come on.
No need to wake him. In fact, why don't you take a little nap yourself?
Forgot that Zed's voice is totally different in this movie than in the TV show. He's kind of channeling his Batman, Dark Knight, Christian Bale. Excellent. Excellent.
What?
Did you just finger Ivan Ooze, bruh? I still think he looks cool. He looks really cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ooze is back. Smells like teenagers.
Oh, and you definitely know what that smell is. That's B.O., bruh.
They call me Ivan Ooze.
Well, pack your bags, because we're sending you right back where you came from.
Yeah, you tell him, Rocky.
Woo! Where's my autograph book? Ah!
I remember all these lines. They're all just coming right back to me. That's right, Ivan Ooze and the Oozians.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Why do you all have catcher's pads for your chest muscles? Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'm Tommy. I'm the cool one. I've never understood that jump. Totally just dove head first, but landed, flipped around 180 degrees on his feet. This was right around the time that they were making Billy not so nerdy. Like in the first 2 seasons, he always had the glasses on, and they try to like nerd him up as much as possible. But in season 3, they try to make him like an average looking dude. And like, no, you can you can glow up a little bit, I guess.
Use, you lose.
That was good. That was a good one. Good job, Billy. Yeah, you know, whenever I run away, I do it via backflips, not just from running.
Let's do it, guys. Right. It's Morphin Time.
It always drove me crazy that the order that they say and morph in this movie is not the same order as the TV show.
White Lander.
White what? What was that? White what? Oh, these suits look so cool, though. Definite improvement than the TV show. I wish they would have kept them. Sadly, though, this is a multiverse film, and this doesn't actually have any type of continuity with the TV show at all. See, I like the Oovians. They're smart. When they're taking their time morphing and doing their own thing and being showboaty and posing, they did something and they ran away. It does drive me a little crazy in the show when they would take their time and the Megazord would be forming and the monster would just be standing there watching.
The Black Plague! The Spanish Inquisition! The Brady Bunch reunion!
I remember this was devastating. As a kid, following these characters for 2 seasons and nothing like this really ever happened to the command center. Like, Ivan Ooze fucked shit up. It was legit. This is stakes here. God, I love these suits. I know they just auctioned off a ton of them, right? They were going on eBay last year, and some of these were selling for tens of thousands of dollars. You know, in my older years, I didn't realize this as a kid. Posing. Yeah, posing. But I didn't realize as a kid that this show is based on Super Sentai from Japan, and season 17 of their show, season 2 of Power Rangers, when they had the Thunder Zords, saw those outfits in my older years, and I'm so upset and so jealous that we didn't get that for season 2 of Power Rangers. Because I think those, one, made more sense because they represented the Thunder Zords that they had, and I just never understood why they kept all of the dino suits from season 1. Like, you could have made so much more money if you would have changed the suits earlier. But then they don't change the suits when they get the ninja powers here. They just change the coin on their chest.
Over there. Let's power up.
Here they come!
What does that mean? Power up? You've already suited up. What else can you do? You don't have the Battleizer armor yet. Sick aya, aya, sick aya. I'm sick of Kyle.
Later, dudes.
That guy just defied gravity. Defying gravity. Oh no, the Oozian's been oozified. Whee! I love their connection in this movie. They were so badass. You know, now that I watch this in my older years, I'm noticing the zipper in the back of the suit. Looks a little silly. Now, a whole bunch of reviewers who watch this nowadays look at that and they go, that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's 1995. It's gonna look terrible. But for this kid who just loved everything Power Rangers, I mean, come on. It's fun. Oh yeah, my weapon is a Walkman, which is a total upgrade from the Power Lances that I had in the show. Yeah. Defying gravity. Oh, he's Spider-Manning. What are you hanging on to, bruh? Again, defying gravity.
I want you guys to meet Saba.
A nice jump cut. Unlike anything that I do on my channel.
Hey, what's happening?
And Zaba actually just died. I'm realizing how sad that is. Because in the show, Zaba would talk to the White Ranger when they were turning the Tiger Zord into the human form and everything. But he never talked in this movie, and I just realized he never comes back because they get the ninja powers. So Zaba is dead. He's never coming back. That's so sad.
I will remember you.
It actually looks very much like the Star Trek Enterprise bridge. Now that I'm looking at everything.
Zordon, you can't leave us! Ever since you came into our lives, you've been like a father to us all.
Over dramatic much? You can tell that she was really trying for that line. She's going for the Oscar with that one. Ever since you came into our lives, you've been like a father to us all. God damn! I'm gonna go back to Terra, you see? Terra! That's where all my problems will be solved.
We may not have our powers, but we're still the Power Rangers.
You're right, Tommy. Because you're the cool one. You know best. It's just so convenient that they know of a secondary power source that no one's ever come back from or even gotten too far to try to obtain it. Just convenient that they know it's there. Just as a backup.
Slime-infested jelly donut!
What did he just do to her?
My turn.
Oh, a snow globe. Oh, we collect snow globes. Jack, I want you to teach me how to spit like a man. Oh, that's right, I forgot about the Tangas. The Tangas were also in the TV show, but they first showed up here. They have the little purple ooze on their nose to let you know that they've been oozified. Go fly in space, space flying birds. I gotta say, the pacing of this movie, I'm loving. This is just clipping along and moving right along. It does feel like an extended episode of the TV show. Just a little bit more elaborate costuming, visual effects and everything, but it doesn't bother me. Whoa. This looks like Australia. Is Fetos Australia? Ooh, Dulcea. Played by that very attractive actress that I don't know the name of, but I totally had a crush after watching this movie. Who was originally supposed to be played by Olivia Benson from Law & Order SVU. But she shot a couple of weeks and then went home for Christmas, really without permission. But she was like, it's the holidays. Why can't I go home? So she called to get the information to go back out, and the producers and everyone was like, just stay home. We'll be fine. We'll find someone else. In my opinion, probably the better option.
By showing them the wonders of being wicked, with a little bit of Ivan's Ooze.
I'm going to brainwash the parents. Oh, look at that dramatic posing from Amy Jo Johnson. Because I'm the cute one, and Tommy, you're the cool one, you see. We just need to have a moment with each other. You know, to bring down the energy and to have real character building and character moments.
We'll find this power and then send that slimeball Ivan Ooze back to the sewer he crawled out of.
Wow, they totally dubbed over his voice there. That's weird. Because the line, and I remember this from the VHS, was, we'll find these powers. But they totally dubbed over his lips. You saw it. And he said, we'll find this power. That is wrong. Why would they do this? Yeah. Fly, my little pretties. Fly, fly. Gosh, if only there was a very attractive Australian woman with curly hair and in a green bikini that was standing around with a stick that she can break apart and then whistle it like nails on a chalkboard. If only one of those were around here, we'd be okay. And she's okay. Superhero landing. Yeah. Even child Caleb was like, I feel something. I'm trying to picture Olivia Benson doing this, and I can't. Even though there are pictures out there of her doing it, I don't believe it, and I can't see it.
That was amazing. Thanks.
If you
Hey,
won't thank me,
why'd you bitch slap Rocky's hand out of your face?
our leader Zordon got Zordon. Did you say Zordon?
No, I said cordon. As in cordon bleu, I'm hungry.
If we don't hurry, your planet is doomed. Follow me.
If we don't hurry? Is Harry Potter gonna show up? Oh, you meant hurry. Okay. Hurry, not Harry. Gotta get that American in there. I definitely prefer her over Ninjor, though. Because Ninjor from the TV show, annoying as fuck.
Show it to your parents.
Well, you put the ooze on your parents, you see, and they'll love you. Ivan Ooze, he moves fast. You know, Zed, Rita spent 2 full seasons, and they barely did anything.
We will call upon the sacred animals of the Ninjetti for help.
Yeah, so Dulcea, you're gonna give them like a little appetizer of the power, if they complete the task, then they'll get the full amount. It's kind of cheating, don't you think? Like, what if the previous warriors who like never ran into her and just went for the thing, they would have failed without any help, but these teenagers get help because they know cordon bleu. I'm sorry, Zordon. Ew, slime. That's right, kids. This movie made slime popular.
Are you bored with your life? Then come on down to Ooze City and let's get sticky.
Use that line the next time I want to woo my wife. Stand here in this order. Otherwise, the animals are not going to know where to go.
Very deep within each of us is an animal spirit waiting to be released.
That conveniently match the animals' faces that are on the Ninjetti coin at the Ninjetti temple. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Luckily, I wasn't thinking of like an elephant or a cockroach or a penguin, as Benedict Cumberbatch would say. Think of a wonderful thought, any happy little thought. Yeah. Okay, those are still cool. Those are still really cool. I love in the TV show, they still kept these, but they gave them like little eye holes. They had coverings all over their face to completely cover the stunt doubles. And here they have little tiny openings. I prefer this, of course.
You are the bear, fierce and unstoppable.
And trying to open up your own restaurant.
Powerful, smart. You are the mighty ape.
That's right.
You are the wolf, cunning and swift.
And alone, as we all know the history of him with Power Rangers.
You are the crane.
You can tell how much she hates her, because she's no longer the prettiest one in this cast.
What's wrong?
I'm a frog.
Damn right, you frog.
Yes, a frog. Like the one you kissed. To get a handsome prince.
Well, okay, it's worth it.
And you, Tommy, are the falcon.
The falcon?
Winged
The
lord
falcon?
of the skies.
The falcon? The falcon? I'm the owl, nocturnal and eat mice.
Threw one of them off a mountain, went into a raging river.
Best John Wayne impersonation there. I forgot about that.
No time to waste. My ectomorphic machines must be unearthed by sundown.
You know, I feel like with the replacement of Olivia Benson for that actress, I know that this film went through a whole bunch of reshoots and rewrites. I'm thinking that that entire sequence of how the suits were provided, like all of this was rewritten. And I feel like Dulcea was supposed to accompany them, actually, in the original script. And then eventually, like in this first battle, like die and tell them to go on without her. I would be shocked if it wasn't. I base that on absolutely nothing. I'm just going off of my intuition as a Power Rangers fan. Whoa. Looks like dinosaurs. I wonder if they could get some dino DNA. Huh. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, see, Rocky is like one of the few people in this scene to actually like try something. Adam just kind of like twirls around it and somersaults around it. I'm reminded of how much this scene annoyed me, even as a kid, and how she only called for Tommy, because again, he's the cool one. Hold on tight, Tommy. Oh, really? Like this? I thought I was supposed to let go and let him eat me. I managed to keep my entire white uniform, like, less dirty and not scuffed up. I guess that's why he's the cool one, because he wears white all the time and doesn't manage to dirty it up or like stain it with bad BO, because again, he's a teenager. He'd be turning those armpits yellow like crazy. But Tommy doesn't do that. Again, that's probably why he's the cool one.
Give my creatures life! Life, I tell you! Life!
Goldar, throw the third switch. Not the third switch. Yes, damn it, throw it. Now, even when I was a kid, again, I loved this movie. I loved it so much, and I love any Megazord battle. I used to collect all the Megazords. Used to have them all. Even back then, watching this, I was like, that CGI looks bad. And when the Ninja Zords come into play and they do the whole battle, it looks bad. But somehow looks better from my recollection. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but still looks better than the Megazord CGI that they used in that Netflix special, the Once and Only special. Whew, that looked terrible. And here I'm probably going to give a little forgiveness because it's 1995. In that special, which was only, was it last year? Or 2 years ago? I can't remember. But yeah, like, no forgiveness there. Gosh, you can tell that Amy Jo Johnson is just on her way out. Just looking at her face in this movie. Because she didn't make it all the way through season 3. That's when Kat came in. But yeah, she's... you can tell, like, this is a paycheck, and yeah, it's putting my name out there, but a little over it. Because the actors who played these Rangers through all the seasons and then for this movie were paid shit. That's why Jason, Zach, and Trini left when they did in season 2. Tommy, I always call out your name because you're the cool one. Wow.
Lingetti, the Falcon, the Frog, the Ape.
Jump cut, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. You kind of feel sorry for him. That was kind of sad.
I will remember you.
Poor guy, he's just doing his job.
Lingetti corkscrew kicks.
You already knew, Tommy, that you had, like, powers to do that? Again, he defying gravity. And he's the cool one. I do love that power coin of the Ninjetti animals. Oh, I remember this theme. I really enjoy this theme. I find myself humming this theme every once in a while. Look at the little tiny gold Zords flying around like little tiny toys that maybe I can buy and purchase. 'Cause that's the sign of the ultimate power in the universe, not, you know, powers of Superman or like a Green Lantern ring. It's Zords, motherfucker. And yet they still have the same suits with the dinosaurs on them. Yeah, so when I was creating this, I was really into, like, insects at the time. Yeah, definitely like it. And I definitely don't regret it.
Inconceivable. The Power Rangers.
Well, yeah. The Tangos didn't get it done. You knew they weren't getting it done. And you did nothing.
Wait, what was that?
I think we're about to find out. Look!
Even back then, I was like, you guys didn't see that in front of you? You're like, huh? What was that? Oh, it's that thing?
Right!
Right, right.
Ninja Wolf Zord. Ninja Frog
Posing,
Zord.
posing.
Ninja Ape Zord.
Ninja Bear Sword!
Pose more.
Zord.
Did you all have to say it, or could you just have done the beaming thing? I'm a frog. Can I pet that frog? Can I pet that frog? I wonder where they came from. It's not like the dinosaurs when they came out of the ground. They just kind of came out of the air, and they can all fly. I'm an extra, and I'm carefully walking. I'm getting paid $25 to do this for the entire time. I do hate this fucking kid and this whole subplot. Oh, the Falcon Zord. Sold separately than the other Zords to form the Ninja Megazord. You had to get the Falcon separately to attach to the Ninja Zord to form the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. Or in this movie, it's called the Ninja Falcon Megazord or something. You know what makes me happy about this film is that they have all 6 Zords. And they all take their time with each 6 Zord fighting the 2 monsters. Doesn't it make more sense? 6 versus 4 as opposed to them combining and being like 1 versus 2. Don't you think that makes more sense to have all 6 of them separate? Something I always thought about in the TV show. Like, why are we always forming the Megazord when we have 5 or 6 Zords here? Why can't 6 against 1? Like, why don't we just do that? Choke him out.
Hang in there, Rocky!
Put him in a sleeper, bruh. Put him in a sleeper. Uh-oh. He's leaking.
Oozed.
Yeah, you know, it happens. But it means you both had a great time. I always loved that his wings were missiles like that. I thought it was so cool. He turned himself into the alien in the abyss. Yeah! Now, I complained about the 6 versus 1 Megazord, but god damn it, whenever they combine it, it's just so fucking cool. Now, the look of that Megazord, as opposed to the Ninja Megazord in the show, looks like shit. And he's using the Shogun sword from later on in the season, when they get the Shogun Megazord. That's the sword that they use. I always thought it was weird in this movie that for the Wolf Zord, because in the show it has like a covering on it in the Megazord form. In this, the wolf is just, it's used as the hand. I always thought that was weird, but then in later seasons with like Wild Force and everything, that's just standard now. use the animal's mouth as the hand in the Megazord form. But still weird to me. Oh, thank God the Falcon is here. That's going to give us power. Yeah, he called it the Ninja Falcon Megazord, but in the show, they call it the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. I mean, come on, continuity, people. Yeah, let's fight him by flying away. And then we have to spend our time with the stupid parents and the kids. Leap to our doom. Leap to our doom. It's our parents. What are we gonna do? Oh my God.
I can't hold him back. We have to keep on trying.
I love that kid was like, I can't hold him back, so are we done? Like, I can't do it, so I'm good with letting them go. Is everyone else cool? And the kid is like, no, let's keep doing this again, please.
What are you doing? Taking care of business.
Yay, Aisha did something. And she pressed the knee to the crotch button. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Ooze. Huh? What? Yeah, you repress your emotions, don't you, Adam? I can tell you're sad, but you're not outwardly showing it, and you're not feeling those. I think through some therapy, I think you can be able to release those emotions that you're feeling.
Those who possess the great power, all things are possible.
Yeah? Like, really? We possess the great power to revive people. That's some pretty cool shit. Look at all the fireflies and how they're going to help Zordon rebuild his tube, you see. Fireflies help rebuild the tube. Hey, Zordon, can we talk about, like, what's your sitch in that tube, though? You're like a crusty old man with no arms. Like, what the hell? Your eyes to the Falcon Skull! God, I love them. Remember when you were a couple, and then she started dating Jason, and you were heartbroken over it, so you started dating Kat?
I will remember you.
Way to go, Brian Spicer. I think you did a good job, because I enjoy this movie tremendously still to this day. That was so much fun and so awesome. Is it cheesy? Is it campy? Oh God, yes. But that's the show. And if you don't like the show, then yeah, you're not going to like this movie. If you love the show like I did, yeah, you're going to have a great time. I don't see how you could hate this film. Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and it's burst our bubble.
Yeah. So that movie is my childhood condensed down into an hour and a half. I would watch that movie constantly. I would watch it on repeat. I had the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord, or the Falcon Ninja Megazord, whatever you want to call it. I had that. I would take that apart and transform it like crazy. I would do that for all the Megazords, actually. I owned a ton of them. Eventually, when I got older and into college, it wasn't cool to be a nerd anymore, so I sold most of them, but I kept the Astro Megazord from Power Rangers in Space because it's one of my favorites. But that movie, it made me so happy. Like, that was so much fun watching it. Yeah, it's cheesy. The acting is not great. The CGI, of course, it doesn't hold up. But it was 1995, and it was just fun seeing the Power Rangers on the big screen with cool-ass costumes. I think those armored Power Rangers uniforms in this film still hold up today. I think they look so cool, and definitely better than the TV version of those outfits. It is great seeing Jason David Frank again. Of course, he committed suicide a couple of years ago, which was terribly sad. They had a nice little tribute for him in that Once and Always special on Netflix that they actually brought Rocky back for. I didn't think he really came back after Power Rangers Zeo and then parts of Turbo, but they brought Rocky back, which makes me happy, because he was always my favorite. It's always him and Andros, and Billy. Billy was also cool, but I was always a Rocky guy. I know, which is weird. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, I think is just a ton of fun. If you didn't grow up with this, yeah, you probably don't like it at all or don't see what the whole fuss is about, but for someone like me, who absolutely loved this franchise and loved these characters, and to see this story play out, that's all I asked for. Like, again, I would watch this movie on repeat, and I could probably still watch it on repeat to this day. I think it's so much fun. I'm going to give Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, what did you think of my reaction to traveling back in time and watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie? Whatever you thought of the movie or the show, please comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you'll know the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.